Hello and welcome to Quirky Cat Crafts. This is Sherry. Okay, you guys, final reveal on the brown and green dog personalized frame. And we're going to start here in the middle at the bottom. The dog's name is, I'm sorry, I have not seen the movie. So I don't know if it's Moto Moto, Moto Moto, not sure. But this is the dog's name, which I stamped on gold glitter clay with just some alphabet stamps with black ink. Okay, and then I did a coat of varnish over the top, which really makes the glitter pop on the glitter clay when you varnish the top. So so his name's here at the bottom, and then I've got on the same glitter clay I've got I work hard so my dog can have a better life. And then this one up here says my best friend with a little paw print. And then this one over here says wake up, hug dog, have a good day. So those are my four kind of focal word tiles. I also did two of these on pieces of chipboard that I painted green, and then I embossed with gold ink and embossing powder a stamp that I have that just says woof woof with a couple of paw prints on it. And then I did do a coat of varnish over those as well. Okay. I did some silhouette stamps of different dogs on just a regular like jewelry gold clay, and I've got one here, 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 down here, and over here on like Primo Ecru, which is kind of a light tan beige color. I did several stamps of kind of dog themed items. So we've got a brush, a dog food dish, a dog tag, a frisbee, a leash, a collar, a can of dog food, a ball, and then a bottle of like dog shampoo. Okay. I didn't do a lot of buttons on this. I just did a brown dog, dog house, and then two bones. I've got one here and the other one's over here. And they're like glitter, a couple different shades of brown, polka dot. And then on the same color of clay, I also did three paw print charms. So I've got one here, one up here, and one down here. On black clay, I did a stencil of paw prints with gold mica powders. Baked it up as a sheet and then cut it down to fill in where I needed. Oh, oops, I missed one. There's a rope toy over here in the corner. Sorry, on the dog related items. Anyway, so black clay with gold paw prints, and I've got pieces of that tucked in just a couple places. I've got hand painted green and brown with golds in the lines. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And looking at it now, and I might try to do it, I'm not sure if I can or not, but I don't like the fact that these both are at the top. So I might try to pop these two off and switch them. Matter of fact, let's just see if we can get it done. Okay, that one came off all right. Gotta be careful to not break the tile. And that one came off. So we're gonna switch these. Much better. Okay, I'll get those glued down after we're done here. All right. I also have on this green clay a gold I stamped with gold ink like a Harlequin stamp pattern. And so I have a few pieces of that tucked in. Kind of wish I had a piece of it over here somewhere. But I don't really see where. The only thing I could have done was like trim down this paw print and maybe put a strip of it in there, which I might do after I get off with you guys. This is so funny. This is why I go over them with you guys before I send them on their way, because I see things in the course of going over it that I don't catch right away. You kind of start it getting kind of blinded. So, let's see. Now, I know you're sitting here going, well, wait a minute. You say that glue holds really well, so how come those tiles are popping off? They're not popping off easily, believe me, you guys. All right, I'm not going to be able to get this one right now. I'll work on that off camera. Okay, so I've also got this checkerboard pattern on the dark brown with gold ink. I've got a few pieces of it tucked in. Let's see, there's a piece here, piece up here, piece right there, piece over here. Okay. I also had already in my stash on a very, no, I think that's black clay, and it's like a dark brown, probably bronze mica powder. And I just had a few pieces of that in my stash, so I tucked a few pieces of that in because the request was for primarily browns. But I did add in the greens just to give a little bit of pop of color. So, also got my favorite swirly stamp that I did on a souffle clay and then trimmed it down. So, a few pieces of that. And some blends that I had back in the very beginning when I used to get down to where I just had a few little scraps, and I would just combine them and run them through the pasta machine a few times. So I do have a few pieces of that in. There's a piece up there. I also did a kind of a fur texture on a dark brown rubbed with mica powders. And so I have a few strips of that. There's a piece there. There's a piece up there. Apparently I just have those two pieces. Okay. And then what? Oh, and then the leaping is gold leaping, and it's a paw print texture. So that I just trimmed down to fill in a few places. And then in the little gaps, I did two things. The first thing I did was I had these like dark brown square beads. And so in areas where they fit, I didn't have a lot of them. What I have on here is all I had. So, so I used every single one on the frame. And then the other gaps, I had kind of this darker gold chain, which says dog to me, right? You know, dog leash, maybe the dog collar, I don't know. So I had two different sizes of it. So like I had a bigger size and a smaller size. So I used that to fill in a lot of little gaps. And a couple little pieces down there. So I don't even know if I'm going to undo that for the green, because I do have the green here and here, and this is green. I've got green there. There's green there. So I don't think I'm going to undo that. I'm just going to glue these two down now that I've switched them and call it good. So this frame is ready to go, and it will be, well, as soon as I get those two pieces glued down. So, so that's the first frame, and I've got a second one I need to do in red, black, white, and silver. So we're going to get started on that one. All right, you guys, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching.